In February of 2026, Jack Dorsey, the co-founder of Twitter, announced that they were laying off 4,000 people. And in his letter to the shareholders, he didn't blame like the economy or performance. He said, and I quote, "The intelligence tools we're creating have changed what it means to run a company." I want to walk with you through what the heck is going on with those layoffs and why I believe it's a little bit darker than what all those companies are actually projecting. Last year, there were more than 1.2 million layoffs. That's higher than the years of COVID. And AI contributed to a huge part of this, directly and indirectly. Amazon cut 30,000 corporate jobs and more every quarter. Chegg laid 45% of its entire workforce because students switched to AI. HP is targeting $1 billion in savings by replacing roles with AI. Microsoft have let go of tens of thousands of engineers and support, and the list goes on and on and on. All these companies are just taking it as an excuse, taking AI as an excuse to let go of more people so that they would be able to look more profitable and then please their shareholders. And that's the scary part. It's not that companies are laying off people because of AI. They're not. They're laying off people in anticipation of what AI can do, because at this stage it's not so good, as you saw in the GDP effect that it actually did. This is what some people refer to as AI washing, which is just firing people and telling shareholders, telling Wall Street that we are investing more in artificial intelligence. And then you'll see the next day their stock going up the roof. And then all of a sudden they're good and they have higher valuation. But when they actually start to apply AI tools, surveys have showed that it increases effort by 20% rather than reducing it. When it comes to software engineering, for example, people are being fired for productivity gains that aren't even there yet. The head of Microsoft AI said that all white-collar jobs could be automated within 18 months. Anthropic's CEO, which is Anthropic created the Claude, mentioned that half of entry-level white-collar jobs are in danger of being replaced by AI. If you look at the numbers of job postings, like graduate job postings, those have decreased by 67%. The absolute fundamental truth of these days is that if you are a paralegal, a management analyst, even an entry-level programmer, you're competing with a $20 a month subscription. We're entering something called a doom loop, as in AI replaces workers, and then the profit margins of companies are increasing because, you don't have a lot of people to spend money on, or workers. So they use these profit margins to invest more into AI, which in its sense replaces workers, creating this doom loop. Now, big tech profits are up 20%, but the economy is flat. And there's $700 billion of AI spending that is gone. And it didn't really improve the GDP of the US. Almost 0% of GDP growth. The money is not really going to, it's going to shareholders, not to people. And that creates a huge dilemma about the future of it, since the economy is not really it's not benefiting from it. It's just benefiting a few individuals. So it doesn't really look good. Honestly, no one knows what's going to happen at this stage. But you look at a lot of red flags in an economy, and then you start reaching sort of a conclusion that this cannot end in a good way unless some big change happens. That's my take on this. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let's get into a chit chat.